Hey math fans, welcome to section 4.1.1. Let's get started. Unit 4 is all about statistics. Today we're going to be looking at dot plots, histograms, and box plots. For example 1, we're going to be taking a look at a pharmacy that has recorded the number of customers coming in during a specific time frame. And then we are going to make a histogram. A histogram is a graphical display of numerical data where we will take the frequencies and we will draw vertical rectangles. The heights for each of these vertical rectangles is based on the frequency. Notice there are 2 customers that came in during the time frame between 8 and 9. So the height of our first rectangle will be 2. Our second rectangle has a height of 0 because only 0 customers came in. And then in that third interval, we had 8 customers enter the pharmacy. All of the vertical rectangles should be touching one another. Also, they should be the same color and the same width. In the second example, we're going to be creating a dot plot of the number of commercials that aired during a particular television show. This first column is just to help us keep track of each television show. It will not be graphed in our dot plot. The first step, as in many of these graphical displays, is to put the data in order and to draw a number line. Notice I have the low number and then also the high number, and I can easily count the frequency each time one of the values occurred. For example, I can see very clearly now that 14 has occurred 3 times. And to create a dot plot, you just put the number of dots corresponding with the frequency. Notice that 12 only came up once. I'm only going to put 1 dot. 13 only came up once. I'm only going to put 1 dot. Your finished dot plot should look something like this. And for our last example, we're going to be creating a box plot, which is going to be describing our distribution of minutes of battery life for different smartphones. First step in making a box plot is to order the data from least to greatest. This will help us find the 5-number summary. The 2 easiest values to find are the minimum and maximum. The minimum here is 250, the maximum is 730. Next, we're going to find the median. The median and the quartiles can be a bit tricky. It depends on how many numbers are in your data set and whether there are an even number or an odd number. This particular data set has 25, which is an odd number, which means I'll have 12 in my lower half, 12 in the upper half, and my median will be my 13th number. If there is an even number, I would have to average the 2 middle numbers. To find the quartiles, we will find the middle number of the lower half and the upper half, and each of them have 12, so we're going to have to average the 2 middle numbers. With 12 numbers in the lower half, I'm going to be averaging the 6th and the 7th number, and my average will be 325. My average in the upper half will be 520 and 520, which is just going to be 520. First quartile is 325. My third quartile is 520. To make the box plot, draw a number line with the low value being 250 and the highest 750. Next, we are going to make a rectangle that goes from the first quartile to the third quartile. Next, we will add in our minimum, our maximum, and a vertical line within the rectangle for the median. Finally, connect the minimum to the first quartile, the maximum to the third quartile. And congratulations, you've just made a box plot. And that's going to do it for this section. We'll see you in class.